Well, hi everyone. My name is Rick.
And I'm Cher.
Welcome to our website.
Hey, you know, before we get started, I want to just let everybody know that you'll see on our homepage different buttons that will bring you to a page that features a different video and a little explanation. So after you're done watching us, I hope you'll go explore. But before we get started, I want to bring your attention to the button that says the rock and roll in the 1980s, one of my favorite videos with Rick. You're going to notice our hairstyles were a whole lot different then.
She's the one opening the video, so just in case you're wondering.
Yes, with my New England accent. And we were slightly younger.
Yes, and a lot thinner.
And a little more agile.
Yes, I want my waistline back from those days.
But then there's another video, too.
Yes. Now, if you really, you know, sometimes people will say they don't believe in miracles. Well, I didn't believe in miracles. I didn't believe in, you know, some of these television evangelists, and I actually went to a church in 1989, and the video right below there, you know, get out your hanky, because
we call that a tissue warning.
Yes, it's a good video about seeing me in 1989. I fell out of my tour bus and herniated L4 and L5 and ended up in a wheelchair for about 3 months. And we went to Florida and we visited, you know, a church that they said had, you know, the ability to heal. And
and I think this is so powerful for anybody that has a loved one that's got any type of disability or disease. I think I've heard from more people the hope and inspiration they've got from this little segment of a video.
Yeah, so
it's amazing.
You'll really enjoy it. And right below there is the favorite show that we do on Sunday, and I want to really thank my wife Cheryl. And by the way, you're new here. We've been married for like over 40 years now. It's been really she's been happily married the last 30, I should say, not the first part of it anyway. But my favorite show is the show that we have that comes up on Sunday morning. It's called The Good News Show. Tell them a little bit about it.
Well, obviously, we try to do a little balance. I mean, we all watch the news, and Lord knows there's not a lot of good going on as far as the television will tell us. So I kind of dig deep through the internet and stories that some of our viewers we've been sending in, and just balance that off with the good that people are doing in the world and your communities and locally and abroad. So I hope you'll enjoy.
And you'll get to see our daughter in every show. She's the one that does all the editing, and she does the camera switching, and she's quite the gal. But you see her, she introduces a good movie every week.
And then, oh, you know what? Before the next button down is probably the most important thing. If you're wanting to learn about the Bible and you just want a user-friendly version of it, you've got to listen to Rick as he teaches on the Consider This Bible study.
Well, the reason we call it Consider This is that, you know, I think a lot of people have an attitude of it sometimes like this is the way it is. But I tell people, look, you know, our lives have changed because of the gospel of Jesus Christ, and this is very user-friendly. We don't do fear, we don't do guilt. We just present the gospel and tell you, you know, what has changed in our life.
That's right.
And let's see, right below that, what is it?
Oh my gosh, we have a promo for schools.
This is elementary schools.
Elementary schools, so it's a little bit of an earlier version of what we used to do in schools, but we travel to over 100 schools every year, mostly in elementary school, and did programs on character education, test-taking skills, reading skills. We did the most amazing teacher appreciation program. I think that's probably one of your most well-known.
And be it known that even though that we've, you know, most of you already know that we pastor, you know, have pastored churches before, and you know, we are very sensitive to the fact of, you know, in your school, if your guidelines are that, you know, there's no talk of religion and stuff like that, we're here to serve, and, you know, we love to teach on character education and those sort of things. Now, right below that is another video on our businesses.
And we were actually, when we filmed this, we were actually celebrating our 25th wedding anniversary.
Oh my gosh.
When we were actually filming this promo. But this goes to show you just, you know, when you see the little video, the little snippets of how, and there's even testimonies, but how just by having Rick there doing the music and the inspiration, how it has increased sales and motivated people and businesses, and you did like MasterCard, Visa. I mean, these are some really big companies, Homes and Land Magazine, and how all of the employees as well as management benefited from having you as a keynote speaker.
Yes, because no matter if you're a churchgoer or you're just a regular person, you're still dealing with fear and dealing with guilt and dealing with anger, and so the principles still apply. And last but not least, if you're a pastor or somebody from a church watching this, is our testimonies of us going to churches. Now, obviously, we have a real love for churches, and we know that you as a pastor, the hardest thing, since we ran a church for many years, and we know the hardest thing is developing trust. And what are these people going to say? And I will tell you, I always say this, it is like, I think it'd be a lot better for people to start off as pastors. They make better Christians, because once you pastor a church, boy, do you understand what pastors go through. Mm-hmm. And it's just like, when you're a principal of a school or a manager of a company, leadership can be difficult. So we've come to encourage and to help, the situation. And the biggest thing is we want to find out, when I walk off the platform, when we both walk off the platform, we want to hear you say you did it. And so what we want to do is find out what it is. And the fact that we use music and there's entertainment and all of that, we're always out to accomplish the goal that you want to have happen. So thanks for taking the time to watch this video. Feel free to watch all the others. And if you have any questions, look at our website and either email us or give us a call, and we're here to serve.
And we will be looking forward to seeing you soon.
Bye-bye now.
Bye-bye.